Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hip Hop Gossip for you. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Mayor Eric Adams of New York City has indicted Diddy Jokes Fly. The federal indictment of New York City Mayor Eric Adams, as well as the recent arrest of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, has generated considerable conjecture about the two high-profile leaders' connections to the influential circles they navigate. A federal grand jury accused New York City Mayor Eric Adams, making him the city's first sitting mayor to face criminal charges. The specifics of the accusations remain unknown, but the inquiry has targeted Adams and several of his key advisors. Federal officials have been investigating Mayor Eric Adams and his administration for some time, serving subpoenas for papers and cell phones. Several of the mayor's close associates have quit in the midst of the investigation. The federal inquiry first focused on gifts made to persons associated with the Turkish government, but sources now disclose that officials are looking into Adams' relationships with 5 other countries: Israel, China, Qatar, South Korea, and Uzbekistan. This second wave of subpoenas, issued over the summer, is believed to be part of a larger investigation into whether Adams' campaign received illicit contributions in exchange for political favors. The inquiry has been ongoing, with federal agents conducting searches and looking into alleged wrongdoing inside Adams' administration. The federal grand jury's decision to indict Adams emphasizes the gravity of the charges, but the facts have yet to be made public. Despite rising scrutiny, Adams has steadfastly denied any misconduct. That a bad boy of politics' legal entanglements immediately drew unfounded connections to the recent arrest of Bad Boy Records founder mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who is being held in the MDC jail with no bond after being charged with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution. He buys in bulk. According to U.S. Attorney Damian Williams, federal authorities seized over 1,000 bottles of baby oil from Diddy's house as part of their investigation. Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, does not believe the feds seized more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil from the Bad Boy Records founder's house. Agnifilo questioned the government's baby oil claims in 2 interviews. "I don't think it was 1,000, Agnifilo stated in an interview. "I believe that was a lot. I mean, there is a Costco just down the block. I believe Americans buy in quantity." In another interview, the lawyer stated that he had no idea where the number 1,000 came from. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams revealed the sum during a post-indictment press conference. Prosecutors claimed that the baby oil was evidence of Diddy's freak-offs, which they described as elaborate and produced sex performances. Diddy and his friends allegedly transported commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally to these orgies. Federal agents seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contained images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims, claimed Williams. And they confiscated cases of personal lubricant and baby oil, which Combs' crew reportedly used to supply hotel rooms for the freak-offs. Over 1,000 bottles in total. Agnifilo questioned why baby oil was even being discussed in Diddy's criminal case. The attorney dismissed Diddy's reasons for having so much baby oil. "1 bottle of baby oil goes a long way," the attorney explained. "I'm not sure what you need 1,000 for. I mean, he has a large house. He buys in quantity. I believe Costco is available in every location where he lives. I don't believe it was 1,000. Let's just say there's a lot." On September 16, Diddy was arrested on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation for prostitution. He pleaded not guilty to all allegations. Andre 3000 claims he had a out-of-body experience when revisiting Outkast's music. Andre 3000 referred to himself as the Lil B of jazz, and stated listening to Outkast's music is similar to looking back at high school photos. In an interview with the Recording Academy, Andre 3000 reflected on how bizarre it felt to hear Outkast's songs years later. The rapper-turned-flutist claimed to rarely revisiting the duo's work, but he recently found himself listening to their albums and numerous guest verses in a hotel room. "Recently, a friend of mine sent me a video of an interview that I was doing, and I was talking about a certain song that I hadn't heard in a long time," says Andre 3000. So I went back and listened to that song, and it led me down a rabbit hole of all my guest verses and Outkast material. So, one day, I was in my hotel room listening to all of this stuff for hours, 5 hours of albums and guest performances. And it was shocking since you were listening as a fan and couldn't recall where you were at the time you did them. Listening to yourself seems practically out of body. Then you realize how much time has passed and how different you have become, which is more weirder. I'm almost the Lil B of this type of music, claimed the rapper. Lil B is what they call bass rap. My son introduced me to Lil B. Lil B, for example, has received no formal education. But this is why the kids react to him the way they do. It's kind of like punk rapping, which I like. And what I'm doing is similar to punk jazz or punk spiritual jazz. It's just feeling. Andre 3000 is presently on tour in support of New Blues Sunday. The tour's final show is slated for November 14th. Latto steps in after Waffle House employee fired for viral Brokey challenge. Latto reportedly issued a $10,000 Brokey challenge, which allegedly cost one Waffle House employee his job after 6 years. Latto came through for a former Waffle House employee who alleges she was dismissed for taking part in the rapper's viral Brokey challenge while at work. Earlier this month, Latto replied to criticism of her hit song Brokey after being accused of disparaging average working people in the lyrics. She apologized by issuing a challenge with a $10,000 prize. "I hate that y'all think I was calling hard workers brokies," Latto tweeted on September 15th. "So I got $10,000 for whoever makes the best video at their job to Brokey, and I'll fly you out to be in the music video, no more waiting till your birthday to leave town. Tag me with the hashtag Brokey so I can see them all." The Brokey challenge quickly gained traction, with supporters posting videos of themselves working hard at their jobs. However, the dare backfired on one TikTok user, who claimed that Waffle House fired her when her video went viral. The day after publishing her video, a TikTok user named Myers said she had lost her job due to the challenge. "I just got fired because of that video," she stated, noting that she had worked for Waffle House for 6 years. "I'm so," she said in the caption. "Like you don't comprehend what I went through with this firm to get fired over a video that practically rooted for them. BS, straight BS." Nonetheless, Latto became aware of the situation and resolved to help the newly unemployed fan. On Tuesday, the fan posted part 2 of her film, which included a surprise appearance from Latto herself. It appears that Latto declared the former Waffle House employee the winner of the Brokey challenge and $10,000 award. The specifics of the accusations remain unknown, but the inquiry has targeted Adams and several of his key advisors. Federal officials have been investigating Mayor Eric Adams and his administration for some time, serving subpoenas for papers and cell phones. Several of the mayor's close associates have quit in the midst of the investigation.